Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Minisforum UH125 Pro. In the first portion of the video we're going to unbox it, later on we're going to talk about the specs, and then finally turn it on to see how it performs. If you end up wanting to purchase it, you will be able to do so at the link below. It's worth noting that it's currently on discount starting at just $439 for the bare bones version. Now let's get right into the video. And here it is, the Minisforum UH125 Pro. On the side of the box you can see some of its main features, and on the back the logo and some more information. Now let's open the box. First we have to remove this cover. As you can see, the box is black and has a nice finish. Doesn't quite open as smooth as an Apple product, but it's satisfying nonetheless. First thing in the box are some manuals. And right underneath is the mini PC itself. Let's take it out. Just like that. It's a bit heavier than the last two we reviewed. Let's just take it out of this plastic wrap. Just a little more. Come on. Don't get stuck. And here it is. Okay. The design is really nice and I can already see there's a lot of I/O here, but we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. For now, put it off to the side and see what else is in there. Let's remove this protective foam and let's remove this cardboard. In here we've got a little cardboard box with the stand for the mini PC. This will provide just enough room for a little more airflow into the system. And next up is the power cord. Let's just remove this wire. Just like that. It's not too long, but it will be enough. Okay, let's see what else is in there. And next up we've got a HDMI cable. So it's gonna be ready to go right out of the box. Okay, let's put that out to the side as well. And the last thing in the box is the power brick. Alright, let's take a look at some glamour shots. The Minisforum UH125 Pro is a powerful mini PC designed to enhance the user experience with advanced graphics and high-speed performance. It's equipped with Intel Arc graphics and an Intel Core Ultra 5 processor, the Core Ultra 125H, and this device delivers exceptional 3D rendering, video editing and live streaming capabilities. The integration of Xe supersampling, or Intel XeSS technology, ensures high performance and high fidelity visual effects, providing beautiful game visuals and smooth performance. Here are some key features. The integrated graphics in this computer provide double the performance compared to the previous generation. It features 32 gigs of DDR5 SODIMM memory, which is expandable up to 96 GB. This unit features 1 TB of M.2 NVMe PCIe 4.0 storage, but you can expand it with another M.2 2280 or 2230 drive, and it also features an SD card reader. It has two 10 GB Ethernet ports and supports Wi-Fi 6E wireless connectivity. In terms of cooling, it utilizes phase-change thermal materials, a large diameter silent cooling fan, and 3 heat dissipation copper pipes for efficient cooling. You'll be able to see just how well that works a little later in the video. It also features an Oculink port, so you can very easily quadruple the performance just by adding a dedicated GPU. And last but not least, it features a Copilot button. It starts Microsoft Copilot, an AI assistant to help with tasks, writing inspiration, and work efficiency. Now it's time for some synthetic benchmarks. Starting off with Cinebench R23, the mini PC gets a score of flat 15,000 for multicore. What's impressive is that this score was measured after a 10-minute loop where the CPU remained stable throughout. Mobile Intel chips usually throttle really early on and drop the performance significantly after those 10 minutes, but not the Ultra 125H. That is also evident by the fact that it scored first by quite a lot in comparison to the other devices that we've tested. Next up is Geekbench 6, where it scored 2265 for single core and 11333 for multi-core. Let's see how that compares to the rest of the devices. In the GPU benchmark, it scored 26107 for OpenCL and 27,500 on Vulkan. Now it's time for some 3D Mark, and in Firestrike it scored just over 7000 for graphics, just over 22,000 for physics, and 2500 for a combined score. The overall is just over 6500, which gives it second place on the podium. In TimeSpy it reaches 2973 for graphics and 9500 for the CPU, and that's a combined score of 3315. It now places first. Next up is Nitrate, which scores almost 24,000, with a graphics score of 28,500 and a CPU score of 12,400. With these scores, it's once again in second place. The Steel Nomad benchmark scored 604, and the Steel Nomad Lite scored a 2515. Now it's time for some gaming benchmarks, starting off with Red Dead Redemption 2. At 1080p native with the low preset and ultra textures, it covers around 40 FPS most of the time and drops into the high 30s in more demanding situations. Turning on FSR performance allows it to comfortably sit over 40 the whole time. .900p native gets slightly higher FPS than 1080p native, and sometimes it reaches close to 50. .720p native allows it to sit at or over 50 FPS the entire time. Enabling FSR quality brings it a bit closer to 60 FPS while still keeping the visual fidelity. Going any lower will result in blurry visuals. Next up is Forza Horizon 5. At 1080p native with the low preset and 2x MSAA, it just about reaches 60 FPS. Enabling FSR doesn't change much and it remains that way throughout the rest of the tests. At 1080p high it sits at 50 FPS most of the time, dipping down to the high 40s. Once again, the upscalers don't change much. GTA 5 runs flawlessly at 1080p with normal settings, usually running between 90 and 125 frames per second. Fortnite is a bit of a letdown, only managing around 40 FPS at 1080p low with performance TSR, but what isn't a letdown is the emulation. It crushes PS1 emulation at 5 times the native resolution. PS2 also runs flawlessly at 6 times the resolution. GameCube doesn't drop a single frame at 4x resolution. And the V emulation is perfect at 4 times the resolution. And finally, now that the dust has settled a little bit with Nintendo, we can show you some Switch emulation. All of the following tests were done at 2x resolution. Quick disclaimer that Playtopia doesn't condone piracy and all of the games we've tested have previously been purchased by us and dumped by us. Don't forget that this mini PC is currently on discount and you can get it at the link down below. And that's it. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!